It's Letty. I just wanted to throw in my opinion regarding the case, recruitment of a star. It was interesting to listen to your opinions. I think that Mr. Drumroll, please. I wrote it down somewhere. Um, he should hire Seth. And I think he should hire Seth because Seth is kind of like the needle in the haystack that I feel like Stefan was looking for in the sense that he was motivated, he had good charisma, he was confident but not cocky. And one of the main reasons that he really stood out to me is because I researched the company he works for, Jefferson Brothers, and their company culture is like the same as RHS. Am I saying that abbreviation right? Yeah, RHS. Um, in the sense that they have weekly meetings and reviews. They have big shots come in and talk to them. And I think a strong company culture attracts better talent and, more importantly, retains the talent within the company so the company can blossom. I also think that when people feel like they belong to an organization, they're more likely to stick around for the long term, which means lower turnover rates, which means saving money on training new people. Um, I was looking online at some different quotes and things about hiring people, and there's a lot actually. And one that I really liked is from Steve Jobs, and it says, "Recruiting is hard. It's just finding the needles in the haystack. You can't know enough in a 1 hour interview, so in the end, it's ultimately based on your gut. How do you feel about this person? What are they like when they're challenged?" I ask everybody that. Why are you here? The answer to themselves are not what you're looking for. It's the metadata. So Steve Jobs said that about hiring people, and I imagine that he would only hire the best of the best. And it's interesting that after all this has been said and done, he goes with his gut. And so that's what I did. I just went with my gut, and I really feel that Stefan has, since he's had several positive peer reviews from his clients praising his work, it's kind of proof that he's like 100% dedicated to his work. He treats people kind and is considerate of others and very eager to move up. Seth is great at networking. He already has a good network platform for PowerChip, which is the big deal that's coming up in the next couple of months. And so if you hire him, he can start working right away. There's no need to wait and train him and go through all that stuff. He's already there and he knows it. And he knows higher ups as well. He knows people on several different levels. So I feel like that could really help with the PowerChip deal, which could open new windows to the future for better stock market things. Seth just seems like a really good fit with the company, and he has a really high chance of rising to the top and becoming a star because of his optimistic attitude. The risk that I found associated with hiring um, anyone other than Seth is if Stefan chooses to hire Raina, I'm not sure how you say her name. Um, she's I feel like if he chose to hire her, it would be his way of getting an easy out, or I feel like she's kind of like on the back burner kind of thing. Like she's there, but she's not the best, but she's available. I don't know. I feel like Stefan is so stressed out that if he just throws his hands in the air and says, "I don't care, I'm just going to go with her because she's been here for 3 years and she was the junior to the guy that quit." So, but I really hope that doesn't happen. And I feel like another risk that's not as likely to happen is that Stefan, when he hires Seth, that Seth's character changes a little bit. And I know with like new position comes new power, and with new power comes like a new personality sometimes. And I'm just really hoping that that doesn't happen with Seth and that he has a character change. I hope he doesn't get cocky from thinking that he's better than what he actually is. But however, Seth is perfectly qualified in my eyes, and I think he would be a great person to hire for that company.